So you guys have just left the monastery. I'm guessing your plan was to go back to Raven's Coast. Now, Rolen, he said he had some business in the forest. He kind of took off with the Sunzari Rangers, and he went back to that forest for unknown purposes, I guess. Maybe he went to go and heal the forest a little bit. And of course, Moon Shadow, he left ahead of you guys. He's already in Raven's Coast. He wanted to turn in his trophies for the Great Hunt. All right, so you guys. All right, so you guys are headed down the road. It takes you about 2 days to get there. The first day,
okay.
You get to the first spot where you guys met that caravan and camped with them. It's a little bit. It's right by the fork in the road, and nothing really happens that night. It's a quiet night. The second day, you guys head down the road some more. And Nix, you already know this, right? Let me link it to you. But of course, that one thing has been changed because you didn't want to do it. All right. So you guys get about a mile away from Raven's Coast, and you notice that there's travelers. They look more or less like common folk on the road, coming towards you. They seem to be in a hurry.
Okay.
Hail, fellow travelers!
No time to stop. We must continue on.
Why?
It turns out, it seems that Raven's Coast is under attack.
By what?
There's some kind of flying ship in the air, and they're raining fireballs down on the city.
That doesn't sound good.
And he continues on. He don't really have time to stop. He's in a hurry.
Sounds really fucking bad.
We surround him. Damn it, man! Tell us more.
All right, who's in front? Who gets ran over?
Exactly. I think maybe we should change direction and go to Cologne instead.
All right.
So Raven's Coast is being attacked.
That's what he said.
Well, should we hurry up and see what's going on?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I remember correctly, my daughter is still with the old woman.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
I forgot about that, too.
Oh, God. We have to go there immediately.
All right, so you guys continue on down the road a little bit more hastily, and you get about a half a mile away, and you notice smoke rising in the distance over the trees. That you can see through the trees a little bit better.
I use my inspiring leadership to give everyone 10 temporary hit points.
Okay.
That's it.
I added it for everybody, and
Awesome.
you notice more people coming. Some are in wagons, some are just traveling by foot.
As they go by, I'll try and ask you the same sort of thing. Hey, what's going on?
They tell you basically the same thing. There's a flying ship above, and they're raining fireballs coming from the sides of the ship. They've seen a flying ship before. So it's not really. I mean, it's uncommon, but they've seen it before. But they've never seen one attack a city, so they're kind of scared.
Can they distinguish markings on it? Perhaps determine who is attacking?
They didn't look. As soon as the attack started, they started heading out.
Cowards.
When did it start? How long ago?
Also, Nyx is not with you guys, just so you know. Just put that in there. How long did it start? It's about half a mile, so probably an hour plus. How long does it take to travel half a mile? Probably about 2 hours.
Okay. Alright, well, they can't have done too much damage in a couple hours. Can they? We should probably hurry up.
Okay, so you guys head onto the. You peek a hill and you start to see like the gates of Raven's Coast, and you can see a lot more fire and a lot more smoke coming from different districts of the town. And you get up to you get probably like about 50 yards away from the. We'll say about 25 yards away from the gate, and you see Vannifer coming running at you guys. She runs up to you guys and she says, "The town's being attacked. Also, Nyx has disappeared."
What? Disappeared?
What were you guys doing during last session, Nyx? Anything special, or you want me to just make something up?
We were entertaining the people because they looked sad. I was teaching her more songs.
In Raven's Coast?
Yep.
Okay.
But playing songs for the peoples.
During one of those nights, she says she just came up missing. We went to sleep one night in the Adventure Hall, or either her house. I don't know where y'all want to sleep. Probably not her house because she don't like that place. So the room, Nyx's room in the Adventure Hall. She woke up and Nyx was gone, and she found a piece of parchment on Nyx's pillow.
Oh yeah.
And it had this emblem on it, although it looks like a flag here. Just the emblem was on the piece of paper.
That looks very interesting.
That's very peculiar. Is my daughter all right?
She said she was until the attack, and then we kind of got scrambled. It's hard to make your way over to that district right now because of the fire.
Okay. Which parts of the map are on fire?
I'll have to mark it up.
Is my smuggling background a benefit to try and figure out what that symbol might mean?
Sure. Give me a. I'll give you a. You can have a bonus 5, and give me a.
Knowledge?
Well, there is no knowledge anymore.
Especially not with
Intelligence.
Marlowe.
History?
Wisdom.
guess-
Constitution.
It would just be a general intelligence check, right?
I'll give you history. Well, it's not really history. Yeah, just do an intelligence with a plus whatever your bonus is plus 5.
Egg 1.
Oh my god. I'm looking at the giant ape. You know what its ranged attack is? It throws a rock at you. You know how much damage it does? 7d6 plus 6.
Yep.
Wow.
Straight up 76?
7d6.
7
Oh,
dice.
7d6.
Wow.
Yeah, yikes.
Its melee attack is 3d10.
With that intelligence check, you do notice it. You notice that it's a pirate group in the seas that are south of southwest or southeast. I'm sorry, southeast of Ravens Coast.
Guys, I actually remember something.
You know the name of it. They're kind of called the. You don't really know specifically why they're called this, but they're called the Pirates of Twin Captains.
Because they're captains in Eden. Or Eaton, however you want to say it.
Yeah, Eton. Yeah.
All right, let me draw some flames on the board.
I thought you were going to say, let me drop some flames on you guys.
And you can tell me what you want to do. You're at. Let's see. You're at this gate. Oh, hang on. May have to zoom in a little bit. Y'all are at this gate right here.
I see.
Man, this thing's awesome. I bought a wireless charger.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome. Because my tablet, its fucking micro USB just doesn't work anymore. So I want to charge it so I can get all the important shit off of it, and then send it back to get the USBs fixed. Because even if I can't wire connect it to my computer, I can wirelessly send a lot of the information over.
Right, exactly.
It just needs to be turned on first.
Oh, are those black lines that are supposed to be the flames?
Yes.
Oh, I have to zoom in to see them.
Blocked you off from it. There are more fires, but that's just the general boundary.
So you're saying we're not allowed to go over there?
You could get over there if you like. You can climb the wall. Or you can try to put out the fires and get through it, or whatever you can think of.
Or you can stop being a pussy and walk through the fires.
And die?
Go through the sewers, maybe.
Well, we can go right by the wall there, right close to us. The fire can't burn the stone of the wall. Maybe we can kind of douse a little passage right there. I mean, how bad is that?
Yeah.
How wide are the flames?
The ship is that circle that I put on the board, and it's floating above the city, probably about 200, 300 feet.
Yeah.
How wide are the flames?
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult for you to get through them.
I mean, is it like 20 feet wide? Is it 30?
It kind of ranges. The houses, more or less, that it touches is completely on fire, but the roads, I'd say it's about... Because, some of the houses had collapsed and fell on the road, so I'd say it's about 5-10 feet on the roads.
Oh, okay. Now, does anyone know about the defensive structures in this town? Is there perhaps a catapult that we can use to take down the airship?
There is a guard at the gate, kind of like helping people get out of the city.
Are there no other defenses? Is the city defenseless?
That you guys can see now.
Well, my lizard men are here. Where they're...
You don't see any kind of like air defenses, no.
Yeah.
Every about 10 minutes, you see a fireball come from the side of the ship and hit a part of the city.
How high is the ship? Like 100 feet, 200 feet?
Exactly. Well, I said 200 to 300, but exactly, I'll go ahead and say 250 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay. 250. Does anyone have an ability that lets them jump 250 feet into the air?
No, I can only get 249. Sorry.
Next level.
Well, you can probably jump and touch the bottom and then pull yourself up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot that the monk can jump super high.
Yeah,
We'll
not that
say-
high though.
We'll say the actual deck of the ship is 250 feet up. So a little bit below is, a little bit below, and then there's like a hot air balloon, like keeping it afloat.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's what I was
magic.
thinking is if we might be able to, if we had bows or something, we could probably shoot at the balloon maybe and try and take it down.
That's an idea.
Does anyone have teleport, perhaps?
Do we know if there's a chance that Nyx is on that ship, though, right?
You don't have any clue. Give me. Are you looking at the ship?
I am, because I'm guessing that same symbol we saw on her bed is going to be on this ship.
I was going to make you roll perception, but yeah, you see that flag coming from that ship. Give me another. Just go ahead and give me another perception roll to see if you can figure something else out.
Oh, that's
Any-
going to
Hey.
be hard for Marlowe.
Remember that gnome that had an airship around this area? Did
There
he go
you
back
go.
Is he still here?
You don't see the thing, but Jebidiah, were you there when you saw that other airship? You notice it's the same airship.
So they've captured it.
Huh.
There you go.
Uh-huh. I was wondering about that.
Is there perhaps a rope dangling from the
Yeah,
air?
exactly. That was my next thing.
There is no rope
Hey,
dangling.
actually, though,
Motherfucker, how are we getting up there?
it's the tallest building close to where the airship is.
I gotta wait for you guys to get up there, but you just haven't figured it out yet. What was that, Aundreas? Or
So what's the tallest building close to where the airship is? So I'm thinking we could even tie a rope onto like an arrow, shoot it over the deck of the ship.
You think they just let that slide?
Oh yeah,
Well,
no problem.
I've got one better. He mentioned a catapult. Catapult ourselves.
Is there one available?
no, there isn't. I didn't mention it.
Is there an arbalist?
I asked if there was perhaps a catapult or something.
Oh, I thought we got a yes on that one.
Oh no, I didn't even hear that. Sorry.
We need like an arbalist or something like that.
I mean, you guys just have got to the city. I'll give you kind of a little clue, maybe help you along. You kind of see what's happening, but maybe you need to get
Closer?
like an official to tell you what's happening.
Yeah,
Nah.
yeah.
Well, I was going to question the guard once we got there, see if he knew what was going on or who was in charge.
You guys are about at the gate now, then.
Okay, is there a guard?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk to the guard.
There's a guard kind of escorting people so they don't trample themselves out the gate.
What's happening, good sir?
He says there's an attack on the city. There's several pirates. Well, they look like pirates. They're holed up in the courtyard, and they're asking for the how do I want to say this? They're asking for the people that murdered the mayor to show up.
Oh.
I think we know where they might be hiding.
Are you joking me? We totally don't. There's like no way. I mean, how could such amazing people possibly be found by us?
Well, he's not asking you to find them. He's just saying what they said. They said they'll keep attacking the town until this group shows up.
Did kill the last mayor.
Okay, so
Okay, and if they do show up, where do they want them to go? This is Vanifer talking. Since Nix is not here.
Well, I'll answer that because, well, they say they're asking for them to show up at the town square.
So basically, they want them to walk into a death trap.
Yep.
Their own
Right.
execution.
Hmm.
Who did kill the last mayor?
Not us.
We have nothing to do with that.
That was
This is not his staff.
Yes, this is totally not his pimp cane I'm using.
Yeah,
I forgot
exactly.
about that too.
Oh yeah, because that was the trade-off of me getting the fireball cane was you getting the pimp cane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What? This is just my swagger stick.
Do you have that cane out in the open?
Yeah. If we're not in combat, you can assume I'm just.
The
I'm
guard doesn't notice it.
If we're not in combat, you can just assume I'm swagging with it.
While playing the Bee Gees.
Exactly.
You know what? There is a Ring of theme song.
Perfect.
I put some new flames on there. That whole area is completely engulfed in flames.
Oh God!
Well, you don't know it yet because you can't really see it. But
If only we had
can see smoke.
If only we had a cleric of Thor. We cast rain cloud.
all right, with that bit of information, what do you guys want to do now?
Well, so we go see who's holding up in the town in that courtyard, and so you've got to have a way to get us onto the boat. I'm assuming if that's what they're looking for.
Yeah, they'll probably. I mean, what we could do is say that we're the ones that did it, and they'll probably take us up there. If nothing else. I don't think they'll kill us in the courtyard.
But we
They're
lie and
pirates.
say we know where they are. We don't
Yeah, that's
claim to
bad.
be them.
That is a better idea because I mean they're pirates. They have no honor.
Exactly. We'll go in and
Yeah, but
negotiate
we ask for a
on their behalf.
Yeah, ask for a parlay.
A parlay.
Yeah, parlay.
Parlez-vous français?
Parlays have layers.
All right, go ahead and move you guys. You know, kind of probably like 10 squares
parlay
at a
with
time.
was it 3 R's? I think it is, or 4 R's. I think it's 3 or 4 R's. Parlay. Parlay.
Arr.
La 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 la. Come, let us make our way to the town square.
As you guys are moving through the city, a lot of people are just abandoning their stuff and just fleeing.
Oh shit!
Not really a good exit plan for the city in case something like this would happen, but
In a world where dragons exist, you think they'd have this plan?
as you guys get closer to this middle fire right here by 5, Vanifer's, I think that's Vanifer's house.
The Vanifer's house is 12.
It's near the town square.
Yeah.
Isn't that like right near that smithy that got burnt down and then
I think,
he
I think
rebuilt?
number 5 is the smithy. No, that's the tavern.
Yeah, it's a tavern.
Or,
I'm not looking at the map, so I
actually,
don't
it was
know.
number 3, I think.
Okay,
I think
yeah.
it was around number 3.
So 12 is Vanifer House.
Yeah.
2 is Guild Hall. 3 is where the blacksmith is.
Doesn't say where the old lady's house
Okay.
is.
I think the old lady's
It's up
house
in the
was
north
up
somewhere.
north.
It's up by 11 a little bit. Maybe like
Right, yeah.
Yeah, okay. Good.
that little circle is her house.
The only thing is,
Good.
I can only imagine the blacksmith kind of being like the cabbage salesman from Avatar.
Well, that's
Building
what I was
burns
saying.
down once, and then it burns down again.
As you guys get around that middle fire there, you notice there's a lot of people still like fleeing, but there's a couple of people. There's like a little fountain a little north there in the green, and they're kind of getting buckets of water and kind of trying to put the fire out on the buildings that are not completely destroyed.
Uh-huh. Well, I'd like to stop and help, but we need to stop the source of the fire first.
Okay. Well, as soon as you guys get to the
Whoa.
where do you guys want to enter the number 1 area, the town square from?
You can either enter it from the north or the
That's
south.
what I was thinking, yeah. Somewhere right around by number 2 there, by the
Because, I
Guild
mean,
Hall.
5's path is completely blocked.
As you guys are passing on that road behind the guild hall, you know that it's you see that it's completely destroyed.
Guild hall?
It's burned completely to the ground.
No!
Need a new
Please,
Guild Hall.
God, tell us our house is okay.
I don't think this town is okay. Never mind our houses.
Yeah, but my lizard people went into the house, remember?
Oh, No.
So
I
if our
didn't know
house
that.
is gone, then that means they're dead.
Oh yeah.
Okay. With that, we'll do a flash to Nyx and what she's doing right now.
I'm even do a giant ape and escape.
Ape escape.
Let's see. Hang on. Where's it at? You guys can kind of, if you don't want that on your screen, you can kind of close it.
Arr.
Nyx, you're going to be in the very bottom of the image where it says hold, and I got you on there on the map.
It loaded and then it froze. So.
Oh, okay. Whenever it loads.
It closed.
Says you lost connection.
Closed. Yeah, it closed out on me.
Oh god, the boat's so magical it makes water in thin air.
Disregard the water.
Illusion.
No. See, it's in the air above the water.
It just makes like a tiny lake wherever it flies.
This is like the best boat battle map I could find, and I had to piece together each section. Like they were all separate images, so I had to connect them.
I think I might have one or two, but this is actually one of the better looking ones I've ever seen.
Yeah, it does look good.
It looks better without the grid, though. The grid kind of takes away from the image.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you don't really need the map too much. You can hear me, right? Nyx.
I'm loading.
Well, we can go ahead and roleplay it out while you're loading.
Well, I didn't even get to see where my surroundings.
Okay. Well, as soon as you get in, I'll load it up for you. But as you wake up, you find yourself you're not bound or anything, but you are in a cage.
Do I have any of my stuff?
No. You are draped in cloth. You do have cloth clothes on, but you don't have your armor.
Well, I was only wearing like leather armor anyway, so I mean, I thought about I was gonna buy studded armor, but I looked at the price and I'm like, nope.
Wait. Is Nyx wearing underwear?
Cloth clothing. I don't know what kind of clothing she
Hell
must have
no.
on, but
All of it.
You've been violated.
I don't know. Yeah, I
Shit.
check.
should Nyx, you want me to tell him what we were planning on doing?
No, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
We were going to do something kind of weird, but we're not going to do it. He decided not to do it.
Well, you thought I was serious.
I did thought you were serious.
Well, now we gotta know.
Well, if
Yeah.
anybody watches the video, they'll see it kind of in there.
Video.
Because I linked it to
Okay.
film, and I didn't edit it.
All right. So is there someone? There's someone over there. Cross. Are they in a cage?
Okay, you got the map. It's just showing Vanifer though. But okay. Yeah. There seems to be another person in the cage over there. It's a guy, and he's really facing the wall of the boat, and whenever he does turn around, he kind of looks towards the east of the boat, but you notice like a large scar on his eye, on his right eye, whenever he does turn.
Oh my god.
Where are
You guys are going to turn this into a Human Centipede episode, aren't you?
Okay.
Nah. Well, I'll go ahead and say it. He was kind of joking around. I thought he was serious, but he kind of said, we were talking about role-playing, and he said he thinks he could role-play better as a male character. So I was like, yeah, I'll do a sex change on you. And I was going to have him wake up as a boy, or a man.
Fun is a no, girl.
But he changed his mind, so.
Oh, that's
I'm asking the guy, where are we?
He don't seem to respawn.
I give him the middle finger using a mage hand.
Perfect.
All right, he gets slapped. Or wait,
It's
middle
a
finger.
middle
My bad.
finger.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean you can give 4 middle fingers?
I say if you don't respond to me, I will make you die of laughter.
I don't know what that unit's day is. What is that?
What?
I'm linking something, and I don't know how I'm linking it. But all right. So you're in the cage. What do you want to go?
I'm telling him if he doesn't tell me where I am, where we are, I will make him die of laughter.
He kind of says, "You're in the you have been captured by the twin captain pirates."
Okay. I don't care who those are. Where's my stuff? Do you know?
I do not know, but they took my stuff also.
Okay. Do you have how long have you been on this boat?
3 days now.
Do you have an idea of where they would keep this stuff?
No.
Not very handy, are you?
He don't seem real social, I guess you could say.
Well, I want off this boat. And I mean, if you're not going to talk to me, I'm not going to help you off the boat.
He says, it seems to be your destiny. Go through with it. And he turns around.
What?
Go through whatever you're about, why you're imprisoned there. And then he turns back around and kind of ignores you.
What a gloomy Gus.
I'm gonna use Thunderclap.
Okay.
So everything around me,
Hang on a second.
anything that's loose gets knocked around, and then everything within 100 feet can hear it.
What were you casting again? I'm sorry.
Thunderclap. It's the weaker version of Thunderwave. Yeah, everything within 100 feet heard me do that.
Okay. So,
And like I said, anything that is loose gets knocked. Like things just fly around.
over to your left a little bit, in that little back of the bow right there, where those crates are, you kind of noticed some of those barrels come falling down, and they smash a crate which has your you can see some of your equipment sticking out of the broken pieces of the crate.
Oh.
And it makes a loud noise. The guy up here, he kind of covers his ear a little bit, but continues to look at the wall.
Actually, I imagine if I timed that right, they wouldn't have heard me over the cannons anyways. So I imagine it's loud a little bit with these cannons.
Yeah. Well, that's every 10 minutes. Did you want to do that when a cannon went off?
Yeah, I just thought
Okay.
about that when yeah.
Okay, so a cannon goes off and you do it then.
Can't grab my stuff. Need to get out.
Yeah.
Be unwise to fireball the lock. Is Shatter a loud spell? Can you use Shatter on the lock? Oh, no, wait, I can't. I need my material, which is over there. Damn it.
Why don't you use some of your skills?
Skills.
Hint, hint.
Can I find something to sleight of hand the lock?
You would need something to stick into the lock, the hole on the lock, to try to pry it open.
I'm going to look around for something then.
Okay. Okay. Right behind you a little bit, you notice, as you're looking around, you notice on the floorboard, that it appears to be loose.
Can I lift it?
You lift it up, and on the bottom side of the piece of wood, you see a symbol, but you don't know what that symbol is. As you look into the hole, you see what appears to be a lock-picking set.
Okay, I'm going to try to use it on the lock.
Okay. You kind of...
Oh, wait. I guess if it's the lock-picking set, I get +5, don't I?
I think it's +2, right? Well,
+2? Okay, 14.
You're not proficient with it, though, are you?
No.
Well, 14 will do it. You have some trouble with it at first, but after about 4 or 5 minutes, you are able to snap it open.
Okay.
And the gate kind of opens up a little bit.
I'm going to sneak, just in case.
Hang on. Nicks don't have temporary hit points. Okay. As you look around the cabin, you don't notice anybody else except for the prisoner that they got up there. Which
meant to sneak anyways.
Okay.
I am a ninja in the night. Where did you say my stuff was?
Over to the east, or west, I'm sorry. Do you want to go over
South.
there? I'll put you where it's at.
Okay, yes.
It's in that general area. So
Okay.
you grab all your possessions, and everything is there. And you suit up with your leather... What, you got leather armor studded?
Yeah.
And you suit up, and yeah.
Okay. I want to look around and see if there's any more gear lying around.
1 second.
Okay.
I want to see if you do get everything. You notice that the silver necklace and with garnet charm is missing. The small jade stone is missing. The gold ring is missing. Anything that you could think that would be valuable. I'm looking over
things I was wearing?
Yeah, it's something that a pirate would take to try to sell and get cash for.
Okay, well, if they didn't open my bag of holding, they wouldn't have seen the other gems.
Okay, so it's in your bag of holding. Okay,
never mind. No. I've got jade bracelet equipped. Well, jade stone is my movement thing. I had that equipped.
They didn't look in your bag of holding, so anything that you had equipped.
So silver garnet was there. So I'm not going to move it yet, because just in case I find it.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm aware that all my pretty jewelry that I collected is gone. So someone needs to die. I want to look around and see if there's another bag of stuff around here. See if his stuff's here. He's got stuff here. Maybe I'll free him.
You don't see anything just by looking.
Okay. Well, I'll try to come over here and pick his lock.
Okay.
Whether or not he... Okay, so +2. Of course, my lock, I gotta struggle. It's like, oh, I got this figured out now. Ching!
You're able to get it, and it pops open.
Like, come on. Quiet, man. Let's go.
He continues to sit there.
Are you... Fine. If you want to be blind, deaf, and dumb, I'm just gonna leave.
As you get up closer to you, you notice that both of his eyes are completely scarred up, so he is blind.
Oh, wasn't this awkward?
Okay.
Well, I don't want to babysit him. I'll come back later. I'm just gonna shut the door. Yeah, you stay there.
Okay.
I'll deal with you later. And I'm going to...
Do you lock it back, or you just shut the door?
I'm just gonna shut the door.
Okay.
Maybe it'll be dumb and not think that they locked it or something.
What do we do now, Nix?
I'm going to go sneak up to the next floor.
The stairs is right there. And let you roll stealth. And you come up to the next one up there.
Anything?
Nothing seems to notice you. As you look around, you don't notice anybody on this deck.
This is where all the cannons are. The cannons just auto-firing?
As far as you know, you are hearing cannons going off, but you don't see anybody here. None of them looks like they're in use.
Oh, there's more cannons upstairs. Okay, never mind. I was using a ship logic of most of the cannons being on.
Gotcha.
Okay, I'm trying to sneak. I'm gonna be stealthy, and then turn into a giant ape if things go wrong.
Okay. You're still okay because there's really nobody on this deck. So.
Okay. Wait, do I know I'm in the air?
Read what I sent you there. So basically, where's it at?
Oh no, I can't see what you sent me.
When you get your bearings, you notice that you're in the hold of a ship, but you do not hear the sounds of waves crashing against the side of the boat.
Oh, okay.
You hear the gentle howl of wind.
Okay, so I think I'm smart enough to figure out that we are flying. Yes, I have 15 intelligence. I think I'm smart enough.
You can see out where these cannons, there are like little windows.
Yeah.
You don't see any water down there.
Okay, so by process of elimination, I am in the air. I just realized I have 15 intelligence, so I've got to be somewhere in the genius level.
I forgot what these things are called, but this the square right to the east of you is kind of like a mesh, like mesh steel, and you could see up to the top from there. And as you look up, you notice people running back and forth up there. They look kind of rough. They look like sailors to you.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull out my wings and I'm gonna wear them.
Okay. So
and then yeah.
You strap them on.
Yep, just in case. And I'm gonna get up here.
All right, and then we'll cut back to the rest of the party there.
I'm jumping off the boat.
All right, so you guys, the rest of you guys, everybody's here, right?
Yes. No, maybe. What's the right answer?
20% chance.
You guys make it to the entrance to the square there, and you notice that there's a few guards on the sides of the like on the street there, but not in the courtyard, and they're kind of trying to figure out what to do. They don't really have much leadership, I guess you can say, but they are there. As you guys peer into the center of the square, you notice some unsavory types standing there in the middle.
Unsavory?
Let me get to the part in the story here. Okay. Yeah, mostly humans. There are some elves, and there are like 2 elves and a halfling with them. Their weapons are drawn, and they're threatening to kill any guard that approaches them. Among them is one taller, slender, robed figure, and he seems to be concentrating, kind of like an aura around them. And you also notice that the halfling, well, you can't really see that close yet, unless you want to try to see closer. But you see the halfling kind of has a hostage. What do you guys want to do?
Let's negotiate. Does anyone object to that?
Of course, the
Nope.
charisma-based person would try to negotiate.
The rest of us sneak up behind them and beat them over the head.
Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 total there.
Now, which of you are actually good at sneak?
Me.
Logically, because you're all dex-based, you should be moderately good at sneaking.
Yeah, we're all pretty good.
You can roll your stealth if that's what you want to do.
No, I'm thinking we need to stand firm. We're heading in to negotiate.
Okay.
I mean, the monks should just turn into Steven Seagal and start snapping their necks, but I mean, whatever.
I think my stealth modifier might be the worst out of the group.
Alright, so Marlowe is stealth. Yeah. What are you doing, Marlowe? Are you kind of like hanging back?
Okay, so Aundreas just stepped forward.
Yeah.
I'm gonna step forward
Okay,
with him.
Yeah. I'm with everybody else. I'm out of stealth.
Okay.
Okay.
What?
We don't want him screwing this up.
What's Venifer doing? She's staying with them, behind them a
Yep,
little bit.
she'll follow their plan.
Let
She's
me
not
share the
as
map with you.
intelligent as Nick, so she's not sure if what they're doing is a bad idea yet.
I didn't know you didn't have the map, but there you go.
Oh, yeah. God damn it.
No, what we have to do is make sure we kill all these guys before our house burns down.
Yeah.
You're-
Okay, and killing them's going to stop the fire. How?
What house are you talking about?
12.
Number 12. Remember, we forged documents and shit, so that's our house now?
Yeah. Okay. It don't seem like it's been touched, but the flames are kind of behind it a little bit and trying to creep in, that way. But it hasn't been touched yet.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That was the.
But number 2 is completely destroyed there. That is the guild hall. Okay.
Hail.
As you guys get a little closer, you notice that the hostage is the guild, the Adventure Hall guild master, the dwarf guy.
What?
And he's bound and tied up, and he has a short sword to his neck.
Okay.
As you approach, they kind of say, "Halt!"
Marlowe's pretty stealthed.
Let me read this. Hang on 1 second.
I broke it, actually. That's why I'm out in the open. Whatever. Plus our friend, the guild master.
They say, "Halt! Don't come no closer, or you will die." Are you the group that killed the mayor?
Now, there's no need to be hasty, though we do have information on those particular people.
Give it or die.
That's kind of a shitty ultimatum. I mean, you want information from us, and yet you think you have the leverage. What exactly is your leverage?
He says, if they do not come forward within five more hours, the whole city will be razed.
You think?
I'm pretty sure most of it's been raised at this
What
point.
makes you think they give a shit about the city? I mean, if they gave a shit about the city, wouldn't they have come forward sooner? Do I need to make a check on that?
You can if you want.
Okay, I'm pretending to not be an associate of those people.
Okay. They say, if you are not the group, go find them, or the city will be completely destroyed. That's what he says. Again.
Why don't we just go to your ship and talk about terms?
If you are not the group, then what do we need to talk about?
How to find them.
They'll show up eventually. We already have one of them.
And who would that be?
No more questions from you.
Your plan doesn't seem very thought out. I mean, as soon as the military hears this shit, you're probably all gonna die. Really painfully.
Give me a history check if you think there is a military.
Yeah, exactly.
Awkward.
Yeah, you don't know of any military. I guess you're just.
But they
Having
think I
nonsense.
do.
Yeah, but you still you know for sure there is no military on this continent.
What? I just did my deception check. I'm convincing them that there is a military.
Oh, they don't seem to believe you.
What? I fucking
Apparently
hate
you're
you
another-
people.
Apparently you're not as deceptive as you thought.
Got 30.
Hmm.
Jesus. I mean, that's literally 5 points away from impossible, typically.
Wait, you just
It is a natural
critically
20,
succeeded.
but yeah.
But if there's no
Although-
military, then yeah.
Although technically skills aren't supposed to have criticals.
yeah.
Just automatic failure, right? Or no?
Well, if this
No.
was 3.5, a god would be staring at you right now.
Ah.
All right. So, what do you guys want to do? Just they seem to start to get a little antsy, and
I guess we're gonna have to leave and go. I mean, they've got this guy, our friend, whatever, under the knife. We're gonna have to leave.
he says,
But,
"Are you leaving?"
well, no, I guess I'm. This is out of character. This is me.
Oh, you're playing it. Okay.
So I'm thinking we need to leave, eh?
Maybe. Or maybe we take them hostage.
Yeah.
You're our hostage now.
The double
No, we're
hostage
not.
switch, eh? I mean, he's the guy's restrained and bound. That's an automatic critical hit. He'll be slain if we make a step.
Guys. Well, we were just talking just now. We had like 20 men circle around you in the shadows, and if you don't drop your weapons right now, they're all going to fire.
That guy right there, I just
Fuck.
put on. He's the dwarf, the guildmaster.
Cool.
Shit, that didn't roll that high.
I can get to him.
21, but still, I don't think they will believe me.
They don't believe you.
Shit.
Apparently, this is a near impossible task to convince them otherwise.
Okay, there aren't really people there. But if you don't negotiate with us, we're not going to negotiate with you.
Man, you're a terrible negotiator.
I mean, if you think...
If you were a hostage negotiator, everyone would be dead.
Are you joking? With my rules, I should have already gotten that hostage. It's just, these people are retarded or something.
One of the human pirates looks at Marlowe and says, "Where did you guys pick up this clown?"
Wait, Marlowe?
He's talking about you, Jebidiah. You're the clown.
Wait, but you said Marlowe.
Yeah, he looks at
Talking
him.
to
and-
Marlowe.
yeah, he's talking to him.
But Marlowe's
not-
stealthed.
No, I'm out.
No, he's
remember?
not.
I'm out of
What?
stealth. That's why
Wait,
I'm
He,
right
he said that like 12 times.
I didn't hear him. I was talking too much.
That's why I'm right in the middle of the courtyard in front of him. I'm not that good, dude.
I thought you turned invisible.
He says,
Jebidiah, let's go get the guilty ones. Wink, wink.
he overhears you say that, or do you say that out loud?
Oh,
Sure.
Christ, yes.
He says, once you find them, bring them back here and we'll teleport them up to the ship.
I told you. We should have said we were the ones. No, no, no.
Fuck you, Marlowe.
So let's
But if we just take them here,
Oh, I
then
forgot
we have
something.
no
Hang on.
bargaining chips. Oh God, what is that? I'm scared.
Ooh.
I'm scared.
The wizard pirate there. He kind of nudges one of them, and
A wizard pirate.
the one in the middle there says wizard pirate.
I don't see a wizard pirate anywhere.
He's right there in the middle.
No,
Yeah, the oddball one, the one with the bald head. The one that says Whiz Pirate.
It says,
It's not-
it says Wiz Pirate of the Twin Captains. I just kept saying Twin Captains, and I was like, what the fuck?
He nudges one of the guards or the pirates, and he points at Jebidiah's cane. He says he kind of whispers something to the other pirate.
Let's go get the guilty ones. Let's get the fuck out of here.
He hears you, and he says, "I believe you are the guilty ones. Come with us."
No. We're not the guilty ones. I just got this as a gift. I mean, we're not the guilty ones.
He doesn't believe you.
Fuck! God damn it!
Can't act your way out of a paper bag, motherfucker.
But I literally just rolled 2 fucking 20s, and not that I did.
Well, if
Hey,
you, I
look
mean,
at it this way. We're getting on the airship. Let's.
Fine. Take
Wait,
it.
how did they not believe him with that? Like that means they're like gods or something to resist that.
Well, it's
No,
but it's
not
not.
really.
It's not a spell. You know what I
Well,
mean?
but-
It's just they have. You know what I mean? You can't.
Well,
Because
no,
otherwise,
because
look
thought.
at it this way. Otherwise, persuasion becomes an at-will charm, right? That you have that there's no restrictions. You can just
Well,
drop
no,
it
but he's
anytime.
lying to them.
Yeah, I know. I get it. I mean, I get it. But it can't be totally a done deal all the
Yeah,
time.
but see,
Yeah, but
it's
they don't
it's
have
his
enough
deception.
evidence to convict me.
Yeah, but it's their insight versus his deception.
And then let me just meta and say, hey, we're getting on the airship.
Yeah, Jebidiah's gonna die.
Just,
We all going to die.
I just find it
And I'm
fucking
beautiful,
hilarious that the only time I actually start rolling well, it doesn't fucking matter.
you always roll well because you got
Yeah,
advantage
really,
too.
dude.
That's
I mean, your
even with
passes
the-
on this shit are ridiculous.
Little hint, Jebidiah. I kind of built this so I can thwark you a little bit,
So you can what me?
so I can just completely throw some of your stuff out the window there. They have something on them or around them that is they can see
they
through
have
your
a-
bullshit basically.
They have a zone of charm, anti-charm or something.
They have a charm that allows them to detect lies.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm worthless.
Actually, well, I guess. Hey, I don't mean a metagame, but Jebidiah, can you look at the ground for a second?
Yes?
Is there a zone of? Is there glyphs on the ground?
Zone of truth, a player can resist it.
There
I
is
don't
like
know.
a aura around the guys, but you don't see any glyphs.
I mean, we're not the guilty ones, but we'll come with you.
It's still lying, ain't you?
He's gonna lie till his teeth bleed.
Give me. Well, since you want to find out, give me a perception check.
Who?
Whoever wants to find out what this, why you can't lie to these guys.
God damn it!
It's kind of obvious anyway. Well, with a low roll, even Marlowe can kind of figure it out.
I forgot 22.
You notice that their helmets, they have helmets on, and they
Are they shaped like Magnetos?
exactly.
We're fighting the X-Men, guys.
God,
Awesome.
motherfucker!
Actually, no. What's the group that Magneto leads? I don't remember.
What was that question? What'd you say about Magneto?
Well, what's the group that he leads? I can't remember.
Mutant
Brotherhood
Or Brotherhood of Mutants. One of those two things.
Brotherhood of Evil.
No, it's
But
not
that- no.
evil.
No,
They
it's
don't call
Brotherhood of
themselves
Mutants.
evil. They call
Yeah.
themselves mutants.
Well,
Yeah,
he
Thunder-
leads a whole bunch of groups, basically. Or
No,
honestly,
but he's not evil. Like Magneto's not evil.
no, he's not particularly evil, but the way he carries out things can be perceived as evil
No,
sometimes.
see, you're not insane as long as you can justify what you're doing.
Yeah. Okay, so you guys gonna go up?
Sure.
Yep, sure.
We're gonna have to protect our friend. Yes.
All right, so some of these guards move out the way, and they all say, "Get closer to the wizard."
Okay, you were right. It's Brotherhood of Evil Mutants.
Yeah, I knew it was.
I don't
something
think
like
they call them. I don't think they call themselves that.
But that
I
was
just
like in
looked
the
I just
90s.
looked- Yeah, I just looked on the Wikipedia page. It's Evil Mutants.
So you guys get around him, and he says a couple words, slams his staff into the ground, and you guys teleport onto the ship. Let me put you on the map.
Okay.
Now, first thing we do when we get up there, activate the explosives.
Crank it to 11.
No, we take down the tractor beam.
Field will be very much operational.
And in the matter of 5 seconds, and a whole bunch of glitter and magical effects around you, you find yourselves on the deck of the ship.
We glitter.
Yay!
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
He got his magic from Barbie.
And you kind of hear like a magical effect, Nyx.
Where's the wizard?
All right, let's see.
Sounds like a Star Trek teleporter.
Oh. Okay. I never scrolled down, so I didn't notice the other floors.
You're like, where is Nyx moving from?
Yeah, I was thinking that the entire time. I'm like, does he have a private map or something?
Just setting up a little bit here.
And fireballs come raining from inside of the ship.
Should be one more. There we go. Okay. So you guys get up to the top there. You notice two guys. They're kind of they kind of got they're in charge of what you could see when you get up to the deck. First of all, is you see about 7 gnomes manning the guns and whatnot, and also the flying mechanisms. Maybe I should put them on the map. But these two that you can see there that are enemies, the net pirates, they're kind of in charge of them, making sure they do what they're supposed to do. Or it seemed like the gnomes are there against their will, kind of. You know what I mean? They're
slaves.
Yeah, sort of.
There's no sort of when it comes to slaves. There's slaves and then there's not slaves.
Well, but they're being coerced, not necessarily slaves, but they're being forced in some way.
Yes,
they're not. And is there anything else besides these guys that have been shanghaied or whatever?
Let me put these gnomes on the board because you might not want to hit them with shatter.
So there's only 2 things? What the hell is that?
They're the gnomes.
Gnomes.
Little cone heads.
Kind of look like garden gnomes, kind of.
Yeah.
Let's see, that's 6. There's one in the very back, kind of steering. As you look over there, you kind of notice some other figures. You notice a gentleman, well, I don't know if he's a gentleman, but he's completely dressed in black. He's got a cloak on with his hood up. Behind him, you kind of see another figure. It looks like a female human, and she's kind of dressed in a similar fashion, but more lighter gray color than black. And that's all you see right now.
Huh.
Alright.
As you port up, these two guard guys turn around and look, and they say, "Ah, the Deceptors or not the Deceptors.
Decepticons.
Yeah, the
We are the Decepticons.
the murderers are here." And then he says, "Go up to the I guess what would you call that? Quarter.
I'll be
quarter
right
deck?"
back, guys.
Nautical terms that we've never heard.
He says, "Go speak with the captains up on the quarter deck," and he points to the west there.
Wait, wouldn't that be back? Since this is a ship?
Yep.
Ah, boy.